In February 2020, Elon bought 1.5 billion investment in Bitcoin. Bitcoin was, kind of sticking around 44K. And then when he made a public statement, on his Twitter account, blah, 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 the price surged, right? It went to like 68, and then it hovered around there. It would never go any higher than about 68, 69 for a few years, right? And then all of a sudden, in October of 2024, Bitcoin, surpassed 74K. And that's because Elon let it happen. Now, this is just my little 2 cents. At that particular time when Elon made that investment, there was this one particular crypto news agency per se saying, yeah, the miners are congratulating Elon Musk for going in there and fixing something. I'm like, fixing what? It's a blockchain. You're not supposed to fix anything. Nobody even has access like that. So I don't know what they did, but they were praising him like, this don't even make any sense. That's what made me write my first book, Bitcoin. But it was so thorough that it went over a lot of people's head. I was like, man, let me go ahead. So I wrote another one 3 years later, and I made it really simple. You know what I'm saying? And I gave examples. The bottom line is buying and selling crypto, in my eyes, is gambling. It fluctuates by the second. And then now today I read something. I didn't even bother reading the whole thing. Because with Elon Elon's controlling Bitcoin because he owns the most. Whoever owns the most Bitcoin controls it. It's him, and I get this guy, I think his name is Sager. I can't even remember. But they're whales. They can make Bitcoin go high and low. And then all these rookies that don't understand what's happening. Oh, yeah. Bitcoin was 10,000. That's when I came in on the scene. Yeah, it's going to go to 1 million. It's going to go to 1 trillion. Oh, wow. It went to 100,000. So the whales, they come in, they pull money out. So now it's down to 83. So all these rookies will say, oh, man, it's going to go back up to 100K. And it probably will. Elon, they'll let it go up. And then they'll pull all this money out. Boom. It's crazy. It's crazy. And if now that's going to be part of our monetary system, man, wow. I guess you got to invest in something physical. And property is the only thing, really. A car? Nah. Man. This is deep, people. It's so deep. And those that understand what's happening know what happened. I know what I read about Elon, in 2021, buying all that Bitcoin. If I'm not mistaken, he owns the most Bitcoin, right? So he can control it. He can control the price. If Elon said, okay, all right, what if I'm a whale, if I take my money out, it's going to drop. And then all these rookies going to say, well, it went to 100K. It went to 107K. It went to 110. It's going to do it again. It's only going to do it again if Elon allows it. Yeah, he'll let it rise to 110, and then he's going to pull out, boom, 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 and drop it back down. I saw it with my own eyes from the period of 2021 through the end of 2024. And when Trump took over office, boom, it exploded. Prior to that, it just hung around 68, tops 65, 69. To me, that was Elon controlling it. And I ain't mad at him. If I was a billionaire, I would do that too. He'll always have money as long as you control that crypto. Of course, we can all do our own crypto too. But see, Bitcoin was pretty much the first, right? And so people, man, I don't even know what to say, but I hope that this country is not going to be run by crypto of all things, especially at the way it is right now. And if so, man, I'm taking my little $2 out the bank and I'm just going to invest in property. I don't even land. I ain't even got to own nothing on it. I'm just buying land anywhere. You know what I mean? Because I can't see my money, which is not even backed by anything. I guess they went to Fort Knox and said, damn, ain't nothing here. We might also just do crypto. I'm not feeling that, man. So I'll take my little $2 out the bank, slowly but surely. And I'm just going to buy some property. I'm not want no cars, no clothes, or whatever. Please, come on now. But yeah, I got a couple dollars of Bitcoin. I made a killing originally. You know what I mean? And before Elon came in. And even when he was there, he would let it go up a little bit, then bring it down to 40 something, and then let it go up. This so crazy. But what bugged me and would prompt me to write the book is when, like I said, this one particular crypto company was, was talking about the miners were applauding Elon for going in, him and his programmers, and doing something. I'm like, what? What could they do? It's a blockchain. Each transaction is logged. So it didn't make any sense to me at the time. And I'm like, oh my God. But now when I look back and I can see the bigger picture, Mr. Elon, not only is he in government controlling stuff, he's controlling Bitcoin, the most popular. As a matter of fact, that's why that young kid with Ethereum sold it. Probably I would have sold it too, because I saw there was a connection between Bitcoin and Ethereum. It was like they rose and dropped at the same rate, it seemed, in my eyes. And now Ethereum just hovers around, not even 4K. I'm sure if I were to look, has it ever made it to 4K? Maybe a drop over. But yeah. So if the world is going to be run, or I'm sorry, this country going to be run by crypto, I'm taking my $2 out the bank immediately. And I am definitely going to invest in something tangible. Not a funky car, not some funky clothes. But the only other thing that we have is land, unless they plan on doing something, taking the land too. I don't even care where the land is, long as I own it. Because it's definitely better than dealing with crypto. And then, like I said, in my eyes, crypto is gambling. Up and down all day long. And the fact that I know that Elon has 1.5, he probably has more than that now. Man. Okay, anyway, so that's all I got. It's like, what the F? Ooh.